Hi, I'm Anne from Game Like a Mother. Today I'm going to show you how to play Oh My Gourd. It's ages 6 and up, 2 to 4 players, and it takes 15 minutes. Let me show you how to play. The goal of the game is to be the first to grow your entire 5-layer gourd. I'm going to have it laid down for this game so you can see, because when it's upright, it's not quite as easy. Everyone will pick their favorite type of gourd and place it near them. You do not start with any in your center insert that holds it. To start, each player is dealt 5 cards, and you put these tiles in the middle along with the die. And typically we have the youngest player go first. We'll say it's this person. And on your turn, all you do is they have a handy card that tells you your turn order to make it easy for you. First, you roll the die, and you're hoping that you don't get a garden pest. So if they get this pest, it means that they cannot play their brown cards to score and get an extra level to their gourd, which might not matter depending on what cards they want to play for this turn. Then you're going to draw 1 card. And the way you score is they have it nicely. They kind of show you have a shortcut here. You either need to have 3, the green cards. If you have, it adds up to 6, which, ooh, they have, and you aren't blocked, you can play it in front of you, and because 3 plus 2 plus 1 equals 6, and you get to add a level to your gourd over here, which you start with the center and move out. So they have a little bit of their gourd growing. If they had 6 in the green, oh, and they're lucky, they can actually place this card too, which will get rid of the garden pest. So now this gets discarded. This goes back to the middle, and you draw back up to 5 cards, and nobody's supposed to see your cards. And yes, there are cards that have poop on them. That's an important part of letting a garden grow, some compost. So their turn is over. It goes to the next person, and they do the same thing. Let's say this person is lucky and they roll the ladybug. The ladybug here is really good for your garden, and I'll show you why. So now they get to draw a card, and you have to play either, it adds up to 6 in green, adds up to 6 in brown, or you have equal parts water and sunshine, and they have 2 equals 2. You could have 2 1s in blue equal the 2 in sunshine, just however you have it where it adds up and it's equal. Then you can play the cards, and because they have the lucky ladybug, they don't just get 1 level for their gourd, they get to build 2. So of the 5 levels they need to build, they are already 2 levels in. This is a very fast game at times. And if you don't end up playing any cards on a turn, you can always discard 1 card and draw 1 new card. So they'll go ahead and draw back up to 5 cards, and it's this person's turn. And really the main thing to keep straight in this game is just the different little garden pests and what it means on your turn. So if you roll this one, you have Mean Mr. Frost comes, he blocks you from playing the sun and water cards. This is the Big Bad Weed, which blocks you from playing soil cards. And the bunny is the clever critter, and it blocks you from playing flower cards. The 2 really good things that can happen here is a thumbs up just means no garden guest comes into your garden at this turn. And then the ladybug is the really good one. And how to get rid of a garden pest if you don't have one of the specialty cards is you just wait for somebody else to roll. If they hadn't had a way to get rid of the big bad weed, then they would just wait, and hopefully somebody else would roll it, and then if it had still been on their board, it would have gotten moved to the other person's board instead. So that's a way to get rid of it. And you can play the cards preventatively. So if you have it in your hand, it's good to move through cards in your hand. So even if this hadn't been played on them, they can just leave it underneath this stack here. And so then if on a future turn they rolled this, they wouldn't even have it move over to them. They would just say, nope, and then they wouldn't have to take it. It would still be removed from the other player's board. So if this person had it, it would go to here, and then they'd say nope, and then it would go back here. So it would still be removed from this player's turn, but it wouldn't go to this person if they had the card that stopped it. So just keep on going after this. Each player gets to roll and take actions accordingly. Draw their card. Oh, they had the thing to prevent that from coming, so they discard it. This would go away. They have a couple bunny blocking cards, so they're going to play those just so that they keep on going through their hand. Draw a couple more. They don't have anything that is equal yet, so sometimes you're just stuck for a little bit, and so that's it for their turn. And keep on going around until you build up to 5. And actually, after you've used the Lucky Ladybug, you have to discard it, so the game doesn't go that fast. You don't get to have doubles for every single time if you have the Lucky Ladybug at the beginning. But go until you get your full gourd in all of its glory. And it is pretty cute and pretty fun, and kids really like it, and it's easy to play with extended family, especially those who love gardening. And go until somebody has this, and then you're the winner. So that's how to play Oh My Gourd. The target demographic for this game is if you want a light kids game that you're going to play every fall, this is it. The rule complexity is easy. How competitive is this game? Low. There's one person who wins each time, but other people get close, and so they feel like, ooh, they were a couple moves away from winning anyway, and there's a lot of luck involved. So it seems like when we've played this with my children, they've really enjoyed it, and there's been very little conflict. Replayability is medium just because of the theme, but it's the type of game that you put away and then the kids are really excited to get out every fall. And it has a longer play cycle than many of the themed games because it's not Halloween themed, it's fall themed. So it doesn't feel weird to play into November and all the way up to Thanksgiving. Similar games, if you like this one, this same publisher has a couple other games that are kind of along the same level of difficulty of gameplay. Greetings from Granville, we really enjoy, as well as Rivers, Roads, and Rails. So, but we love this one. You should check it out. Thanks, and see you next time from Game Like a Mother.